Hi, this is Eitan, or Pi R Squared from the Twisty Puzzles Forum, and I am proud to present Eitan's Galaxy. This puzzle is a combination of the Radiolarian 3 and Radiolarian 7, two different cut depths of the face-turning icosahedron series that Jason Smith pioneered back in the 2010s. This puzzle has some similarities to Eitan's Nebula, which also has the Radiolarian 3 cut depth, but its deeper cut is just a Radiolarian 4, also known as Eitan's star, where the Galaxy has the Radiolarian 7 depth. In my opinion, this gives the Galaxy a much more balanced look than the Nebula, with less difference between the puzzle's smallest and largest stickers. I still think the Nebula is very pretty, but I'm really excited to scramble the Galaxy. I was originally saving the name Galaxy for an attempt at a 3-layered face-turning icosahedron, but when I saw this 3+7 combination, I knew I had found something worthy of the name. Look how many different kinds of stars you can find here. The Galaxy has the highest part count of any puzzle I've ever made, where the Nebula had 755 pieces. The Galaxy has 1,177. Interestingly, the sticker count on the Nebula was 900, but on the Galaxy, it's only 740. So this was actually a much nicer puzzle to sticker, especially because the smallest sticker on this one was big enough to not require any super glue. So I was able to just use a heat gun to get these tiny ones to stay in place. The puzzle turns exceptionally well. The puzzle jumbles on both layers at the usual place for an icosahedron. Right around here. And it does this on both layers. The Radiolarian 7 layer also jumbles in a second place. It's at that same jumbling angle, but it's in a different spot of the puzzle. It's this piece group right here. It's actually this piece group right here. Like that. Those pieces start showing up on the Radiolarian 5, but I feel like they are more present on the Radiolarian 7, and so this jumbling is a lot more satisfying. You can actually slice off everything but these two pieces. Now this guy's in, but in the wrong orientation. Absolutely wild. I've actually assembled the Galaxy 4 times on 3 separate copies of the puzzle over the course of the last year. The first attempt had several design flaws that were exacerbated by quality issues at the 3D printing vendor I was using at the time. It sometimes turns okay, but pieces wander out of place all the time, and that leads to lockups and pops like this. It was impossible to scramble this puzzle without stopping very frequently and fixing lockups, fixing pops. The second attempt had a much better design, but the print came in strangely undersized. You can see that it's really rattly. Lots of space in here. I disassembled the puzzle and then reassembled it again with some modified parts I printed myself on my FDM printers, but it was still weirdly loose. I told iMaterialize about this, and they kindly agreed to reprint the whole thing for me, free of charge. Big thanks to iMaterialize for their excellent customer support. Before the reprint, I made a few quality of life tweaks to the design to make the assembly process a little easier for myself. The reprint arrived in spec this time, and the results speak for themselves. This copy of Eitan's Galaxy is already spoken for, as it's going to the collector who generously sponsored my second attempt at the puzzle. You know who you are, and I really appreciate your support. If you want to own your own copy of the Galaxy, you can order it from me via my website, or you can find it as a DIY kit at my iMaterialize shop. Links in the description. I must warn you that despite the quality of life improvements I mentioned before, the assembly process is unusually difficult. It has lots of very small internal pieces, several pairs of chiral parts, and a very complex and particular assembly order that changes depending on how far into the assembly you are. If this doesn't sound fun to you, I recommend buying an assembled one via my website. This is Eitan's Galaxy. Thank you for watching.